Chapter 19. Jarrell. Quaddy ain't say a word on the train ride back to Brooklyn. He ain't saying much now in front of the corner store. But he's pacing like he's about to run a hole into the ground. No way I could sneak him back in my spot. He's too hyped up to be indoors just yet. Yo, kid, would you calm down? All this back and forth is giving me a headache. Pacing around like some old lady. You 16 or 60? Calm down. Are you serious? What we gonna do? I take a bite of my bacon, egg, and cheese and a quick sip of ginger ale. I always think better on a full stomach. I don't know. Rel, this ain't no joke. How the hell are we gonna give him a whole new song when Steph's dead? You being mad soft right now. Just chill. Quaddy cuts me with his eyes. Yo, Pierce ain't no pretty boy, kid. He used to be a mad gully street dude. Everyone knows that. He's like the East Coast Suge Knight. He'll come for us. Maybe we should tell him. Tell him? Nah, no way. Not when we this close. This close to what? Being killed? If we tell him, maybe he'll go easy on us. Then everybody's gonna know. Cat's out the bag and shit, and we did all this for nothing. Well, what else you suggest then? Shh. 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 I'm thinking. Quaddy throws his hands up. Thinking? This fool is thinking. He starts pacing again, and I try to keep a cool head for the both of us. You said he has mad music, right? I remind him. So let's use one of his old songs. We can't just give him an old song. It has to be a song on one of these tracks. Quaddy palms the disc Pierce gave him. What we gonna do? Say, oh, nah, we ain't like any of your shit, but here you go. This is the remix. A light turned on above my head and I snapped my fingers. Yo, that's it. Man, I was joking. Nah, you wanted something though. Okay, so boom. Remixes are just tracks from original songs laid on a new beat, right? I mean, they do it all the time with reggae remixes. So that's all we gotta do. Put Steph's track on one of these beats. Quaddy raises an eyebrow. Is that is is that something you can do on your computer? I sigh. Nah. What we need is a professional with a studio, like a real producer who knows what they doing. How we gonna find a studio and a producer and do it in a week? And how we gonna explain why we asking him to do it? Yo, my main man's dead, but we want you to produce this track. Just don't tell anybody. I nod. Yeah, exactly like that. Quaddy throws his hands up. Son, this shit is... Oh, snaps. Dante shrills around the corner grinning. What's the dilly? Look like y'all coming from a party or something. Quaddy clears his throat as Dante leans in for a dap. A birthday party. Oh, word? He gives Quaddy a once over. What's up? Why he looking mad stressed? Me? Oh, nah, I ain't stressed. I'm good. Quaddy damn near twitching as he lies. Alright, so where's the party at? Why ain't nobody invite me? You know, if I don't know about a party, they ain't really happening. You know what I'm saying? Yo, hold up, I say chuckling. Dante, you do be knowing everybody. You don't happen to know any producers, do you? Quaddy shakes his head behind him. Producers? Y'all trying to be rappers now? Spit some bars. Nah, my cousin from Jamaica, he got this song that he did, but he wanna fix it, make it better. On the low low, nah I mean? Oh, no doubt. I got a brother for you. His name is Kevin. He got a studio on Pulaski. Pulaski? Quaddy says. Nah, hell no, man. What's his problem? I take a deep breath. That's where they found that's where they found Steph. I don't want to be anywhere near that place. Ever. Quaddy barks. Starts pacing again. Yo, chill, son. It's cool. The spot is like mad blocks away from there. And the producer is the truth. My mans in them and Marcy fucks with him. I frown. Oh, word? You fucks with people in Marcy? Dante laughs. Hey man, I'm Sweden. Sweden? What does that mean? Means I fucks with everybody. I got peoples all over. I'm neutral. Sweden? I guess that makes sense. Dante don't have a crew that I know of. Seems like he just knows a bunch of people and all their business. But no one knows nothing about him. Mad incognito. Yeah, Sweden, he says, smiling. They this country with all these blonde white people who just mad happy and don't rep no sets or nothing. Yo, I think that was an answer on Jeopardy, Quaddy says, rubbing his chin. Whoop whoop! Three unmarked cars screech up on the curb, surrounding us, red and blue lights spinning on the dashboard. The ginger ale slips out of my hand, fizzing on the ground. Hey, yo! Quaddy screams, squinting away from the headlights blinding him. What the fuck? Dante yells. Get down on the ground, a man shouts, but I can't tell from where. Hands up, another Duke barks. Down on the ground, now! Down, now! On the ground, now! Don't move! I'm so confused that when the plainclothes 5-0 jump out with their guns drawn, it don't even register to me that they about to shoot us. Oh shit, Dante says under his breath. Get down! Don't move! The wall, now! Damn, what they want us to do first? And I can't get on the ground, I've ruined my sweater. Hands in the air, one says, coming closer. Hands in the motherfucking air. Quaddy's mouth hangs open as he backs up, his hands in the air, staring at the gun pointed in his face. He gulps and turns toward the wall, shaking. What we do? We ain't do nothing, Dante shouts as he's shoved up against the wall by some bald-headed white guy in a gray polo and black jacket, his badge hanging like a necklace on his chest. A man with salt and pepper mustache and curly hair turns to me. You, turn around. Huh? I said turn around. He mashes my face into the wall. Ah, yo, chill, I scream, my cheek throbbing. Yo, chill with all that. He ain't do nothing, Dante hollers. That only makes him madder. He pins me up against the wall, elbow digging into my back. Ah, shit! Spread him, he barks in my ear. He pats down my back, sides, ass, legs, ankles, balls, and head. With the light shining in our faces and me pinned against the wall, I couldn't get a good look at the cats hemming us up, rummaging through all our pockets. I can't breathe the way Duke has my face pinned into the wall, sniffing bricks like a dog. What you doing this for, man? Dante says. You got us up against this wall like, yo, stop talking, Quaddy snaps, his voice cracking. A calypso pan is ringing in my ear and it stings like hell. I know I should be scared like Quaddy, but I'm so confused that nothing feels real. Like it's all a dream or something. Across the street, a few people watch from their windows. I keep my head down, hoping no one recognizes us and word gets back to Mummy. This ain't no regular stop and frisk, and we damn sure ain't do nothing out here to have anyone call the cops on us. So many lights and cars, you think this was a drug bust and we the plug. Dante sucks his teeth. This is some bullshit. Salt and Pepper pulls a dime bag of weed out of Dante's pocket and shakes it in the air. Well, hello. Look what we got here. That ain't mine. You probably put that shit there. Y'all always playing shit on brothers. Damn, we fucked now. Calm down. I ain't here for this little piece of shit, the cop says. Which one of you knows Steph? Any of you assholes know where we can find Steph? Steph? Nah, I must have heard him wrong. My ear's still ringing. Quaddy and I look at each other. There ain't no way. Steph. Anybody know him? The other officer says. Tall, skinny, got braids. Yo, that's like half of Brooklyn, Dante says with a smirk. You gotta be more specific, B. Salt and Pepper slaps Dante upside the head. Hey, shut the fuck up. You want to spend the night downtown? Now, Steph got a scar on his cheek and he's usually on this corner. Nobody knows who I'm talking about? I glance at Quaddy, eyes bugging out. Damn, he really is talking about Steph. Dante sucks his teeth. Man, y'all about 2 months too late as usual. That kid's dead. The cop's whole body stiffens behind me. What? Steph's dead. Steph's been dead. You better not be lying. Salt and Pepper growls through his teeth, shoving him harder. Yo, word on my mama, Steph got popped right before Labor Day. He ain't lying, Quaddy says softly, eyeing the ground. Don't your cops talk to each other or nothing? Dante snaps. Last time I heard, y'all was supposed to be investigating his murder. The cops look at one another. They silent, but you can sense their confusion. No one knows what to do. Finally, Salt and Pepper eases his elbows from behind my shoulder blades. All right, one of them says. Have a good night, gentlemen. The army that has surrounded us seems much smaller and less like killers as they retreat back into their whips. Yo, that's it? Y'all fuck with us, then bounce? They don't say nothing as they slam their car doors and speed off down Patchen Ave. Dante's in the street, screaming at their taillights like he got a death wish. Quaddy limps over, hands on his knees like he about to faint. I wipe the blood off my ear, rubbing it between my fingers. Yo, he gasps looking up at me, and I know we thinking the same thing. Why the fuck are they looking for Steph? Chapter 20. Jasmine. Here we are, cleaning again, except Mom's purging stuff now. Throwing away papers, broken toys, and collecting old clothes to donate to the shelter. Jasmine, pass me them baby coats, she says from the living room. Not like we need them. I step over Carl and rip the coats off the wire hangers. Life just doesn't seem fair. While the boys are out partying, I'm stuck up in the house, cleaning out a dusty hallway closet. Quaddy told me I couldn't come, probably so he wouldn't be seen with me. He'd rather be up in the club with girls like Ronnie, with fake nails and hair, dressed in designer clothes made by folks who don't care about black people. I need to get the idea of us out of my head. Not because I don't think I'm good enough, but because I can only take so much heartache. And how many times I gotta tell you to put your book bag in your room? Mom fusses. I'm trying to keep this place clean. Yes, Mom, I sigh. I didn't notice the open top zipper, and just as I grab my bag, a stack of CDs slip out onto the coffee table. Within seconds, I shoved them back in, but that was all the time Mom's eagle-eyed vision needed before she snatches up the last runaway. I keep quiet, hoping she won't recognize him. But I should have known a mother always knows her son. It's Steph, she says, rubbing her finger along his picture. What is this, Jasmine? I'm trying to keep calm and figure out how to frame it. I wasn't expecting to tell her so soon. Jasmine, what is this? Why his picture looks so funny? It's a demo, I mumble. A what? A demo of Steph's music. He made this? How come I didn't know? Nah, me, Jarrell, and Quaddy did. What? We made a demo of some of his songs. Mom's hands are shaking. So y'all made a tape of my baby's music, selling it. So they making money off my baby? You using your own brother, Jasmine? Nah, Mom, not like that. Then why? She screams, grabbing my shoulders. Why you do this? Why you do your brother like this? It's for him, Mom. It's all for him. I can feel myself choking up, but refuse to cry. Mom, Steph was real good at this music thing. I know you didn't really listen, but people are buying his music, playing it at parties, and I've been saving all the money I'm making. Them thugs are buying from you with their drug money. No, it's just regular people like me that like good music. Mom, I want to use this money and hire a detective, one of them private ones, to find out what really happened to Steph. They cost $250 a day, and what did I tell you? The police are handling it. We don't need no fake gumshoe getting in their way. I can't believe she's tripping like this. I'm doing this for Steph. Don't she want to know what really happened? Don't you want to see the person that killed Steph in jail? Mom, I'm saying. Mom grabs the CDs out of my bag, storms in the kitchen, and dumps them in the trash, snapping them into pieces. I don't want to hear nothing about this no more. You get those tapes back from them boys. Tell them to stop using my baby to fill their pockets. No more demo. No more talk about hiring a detective. And I don't want you anywhere near them two again. You get on that phone and tell them they done. But go to your room, Jasmine. Don't make me say it again. I grabbed my bag, head to my room, and closed the door. I could have slammed it, but I ain't that brave. Chapter 21. Quadir. This it? You sure? Yeah, this is the place, Jarrell says, raising an eyebrow. This don't look like no studio. The rustic gate to the basement of a beat-up brownstone looks like a door to Satan's playhouse. And I ain't about to skip inside some vampire's lair. We don't even know who could be in there. Probably won't be a body to be found after they finish eating us. Headline: The case of two Bed-Stuy teens mysteriously vanishing remains unsolved. Ever since them cops hemmed us up, I've been having nightmares about being locked up and dying. Elevators feel mad tight, walls in school squeeze in. Even the subway cars seem smaller. I keep opening all the windows around the house, and Mom closes them behind me, calling me crazy. I couldn't tell her what had happened without ratting myself out. I couldn't tell Ronnie. She'd only be mad I went to a party without her. And I couldn't tell Jasmine because, well, I don't want her assuming the worst. A blue tarp covering a broken window flaps in the wind. The red cement stairs are crumbling into a pile of rocks. Jarrell steps over a puddle of water pooling by a storm drain, shaking his head. I better not fuck up my kicks in this place. Ugh, he grumbles and presses the buzzer. The gate unlocks automatically, and I let Jarrell step inside first. We walk down a dark hallway as I try to hold in my panic before we step into the light. Damn, Jarrell says with a grin. The basement looks nothing like it does outside. Polished oak floors, green leather sofas, glass audio booths, and pristine equipment surrounded by warm orange lighting. This spot is mad official. Caven stands by the audio board, his arms crossed. Behind him, a security monitor with 4 different angles around the outside of the house. He sizes us up in silence. So, you Dante's people? He asks in a husky smoker's voice as he sits in a black swivel chair. Caven didn't look how I expected him to either. He's about Jarrell's height and weight, a bald head with rolls stacked on his neck, grays peeking out under his goatee. Old like my pops, but dressed like he's late for a Wu-Tang Clan concert. When Dante mentioned him, I thought it would be some young guy, not an old G. Yeah, I'm Rel. That's Quaddy. What y'all need? Dante didn't give no details. Caven didn't seem like the type interested in small talk. He probably hasn't smiled in 10 years. Jarrell gives him the scoop, leaving Steph's and Pierce's names out of it. Caven listens, swiveling in his chair, deep in thought. After a few moments, he asks, how you know your man's good? Trust me, fam, Jarrell says. He's the real deal. He's serious about his music. It's his dream, I add. I always feel the need to put that in perspective. Why can't your boy come and lay some fresh tracks instead of working off his old stuff? He's, not available. He chuckles. Is he dead? Jarrell blinks hard. What makes you think that? I choke out. That's the only reason homeboy want to show up on his own. You said he all about his music, and only a grave can stop you from your dreams. So, is he dead? Well, sorta, Jarrell says. Dead to the world, I jump in. He got some family stuff to take care of. Caven pulls a bottle of Guinness out the mini fridge under his desk. I don't work with zombies. Is it just me, or is this OG a mind reader or something? Jarrell brushes his hair down, something he does when he's nervous. Look, man, all we need you to do is listen to my boy's lyrics on these tapes, cut it up, and lay it on one of these tracks. I hand him the CD Pierce gave us at the club. I'm surprised it survived unscratched in my pocket the way them cops were throwing us around that night. These beats? Where you get them from? Don't worry about that. And here's his music, Jarrell says, passing him 3 tapes. He got more than this, but this is a good start. Caven sighs. Rubbing his temples, he pops one of the tapes in, and Steph's voice whistles out the speakers. A few bars into the song, and Caven's eyes go wide, the bottle almost slipping out his hand. Yo, you good? I ask. He clears his throat, composing himself. Yeah. And yeah, I know, Jarrell says, smiling. The sound ain't all that good. Think some of these tracks he recorded in his bathroom or something. But can you fix it? Caven nods a few times, then says in a flat voice, It's straight. I could work with it. Bet. One more thing though. You gotta keep this on the low. Nobody can know about this. You know what I'm saying? Caven glances from Jarrell to me, then back. I don't know about Rel, but this dude making me mad uneasy. I bet if Steph was here, he'd be feeling the same way. He measures us with a straight face and says, Alright, but I don't work for free. How much? 800. 800? You talking American dollars? Rel, chill, son. Nah, did this fool really just say $800? We got no choice, I groan. He already knows too much. Jarrell sucks his teeth. Alright, son. We got your word on this. You won't tell nobody? You got my word once the money is in my hand. Jarrell rolls his eyes and digs into his pocket, slicing out a few bills. Here, that's 400. I'll give you the rest when we get our shit. He smirks. Smart kid. Y'all can show yourselves out. Head into the bus, I tap Jarrell's arm. Yo, you peep that? Peep what? The way Duke got all weird or something when he played Steph's music. Nah, I ain't see him do nothing but take out $400. I look back at the house, wondering how far them cameras could go. Could he see us walking? Hear us talking about him? I'm saying, it almost like, yo, would you stop tripping? I mean, you know Steph taking over Brooklyn. He probably heard a track somewhere and was surprised we the ones doing it. So let the man do his thing. Come on, I want to hit up Fulton before we head back to the crib. I want to argue, but maybe he's right. Maybe it's nothing. Still, my gut is saying something different. Chapter 22, November 6, 1997. Beatboxing is an art form. Steph combed through stacks of cassette tapes and CDs on the windowsill, his lips making the music he couldn't lay down on the track yet. He still needed a couple of stacks before he could walk into the studio, but he was ready. Felt like he'd been ready his entire life. Son, I thought you said you wanted to study, Quadir said with a laugh from his desk, tossing a paper ball at his head. Quadir's room was small, kept neat and tidy, with dark slate blue walls, bad lighting, and a tiny window with a direct view into Bear Vort's front courtyard. Steph held up a CD from the edge of Quadir's twin bed. You ain't really studying. And what you doing with a mint condition single? What? That Pretty Brown Eyes song is on point. Now come on, man. I told Ronnie I would call her at 8. Damn, you barely been together and she already got you on the schedule. Whatever. Steph smirked. You like her? What? Yeah. What kind of question is that? I don't know. I just never thought she was your type. Quadir's back tightened. How you figure? Steph shook his head. Nah, never mind. It's nothing. Quadir didn't take his eyes off his friend, who had hit the very nerve he had pretended wasn't punching the top of his spine. But who cared if Ronnie wasn't his type? She was the baddest chick in school, and she wanted him. When someone hands you a bag of money, you don't leave it at the front door, do you? Hey, sorry my mom didn't cook nothing, Quadir muttered, hoping Steph didn't hear his stomach growling. Just, things been tight around here lately. He shrugged, indifferent. It's cool, man. Don't sweat it. Steph had watched Quadir ravenously devour school lunches, even picking at his friends' leftovers for over a month. This being hungry and hunger, and he was smart enough to recognize the difference and not draw attention to it. Anyways, you got that new vibe? Yeah, right on top. As Steph moved from the CDs to Quadir's meticulously organized stack of magazines, he noticed a purple pamphlet sticking out the side. Bishop Laughlin Memorial High School. Hey, What's this? He asked. Quadir jumped to block him. Hey, give me that. He dodged out of his reach, laughing. Whoa, where'd you get this from? Some coach stopped by last week's game, Quadir relented. A coach? Steph flipped through the book. Yo, that's what's up. You gonna go? To Bishop? And leave my peoples? Why'd I want to do that? Plus, costs mad bread to go there. It's a good school though. It got everything you want. You could have it all here. Quadir blew him off. I ain't going to some whack-ass prep school. You tripping. Steph sighed. You know what, man? I'm mad proud of you. What? He chuckled. Why you sounding like my pops now? Nah, man, I'm serious. You got a fly-ass chick, honor roll, captain, and now schools are checking for you? So? I'm saying, wouldn't hurt to step out the box and see what they talking about. Quadir fidgeted in his seat, the proposition making him antsy, especially if stepping out his comfort zone meant leaving his friends behind. Steph glanced up at the clock and jumped up, starting on his jacket. Alright, yo, I'm out. Quadir checked the time. Where you going? Gotta hit the block and make some bread. You know how it be. Quadir measured his tone, his words only half in jest. Son, I'm playing, Steph laughed. Quadir raised an eyebrow. Yo, you good, man? Steph nodded as he slipped out the bedroom door with a smirk. Always.